Welcome to Auxin Stadium, respected and feared by all opponents. This might be, per capita, the loudest place in college football. Very tough environment for any visitor. This is not your normal matchup. A battle of top 5 teams, two forces colliding here near the end of the season. Cannot wait for this one. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the USC Trojans, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Looking downfield, it's Moss. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Snags the quick throw. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. Second down play coming up for this offense. They're going to run it. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Boy, a thing of beauty, right, Chris? A USC running back picking up a first down on the ground, and they've had so many great backs, and probably as many as anybody when it comes to counting up individual stars. I'm going back to guys like Charles White and Marcus Allen, both won the Heisman Trophy.
And the Trojans pick up enough yardage to get a first down. Intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
And the USC offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Looking downfield, it's Moss. Running back has it on a screen now. Breaking free at the 35. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
They're going to pick up a first down. Nice catch, but even a better throw to show that accuracy and efficiency from that quarterback spot. And my gosh, they have so many great quarterbacks over the years that played at USC. Go back to Carson Palmer, the year he won the Heisman. What a brilliant career he had for the men of Troy. Matt Leinart, think back to those Norm Chow offenses and the championships that Matt Leinart won. And, of course, more recently, Caleb Williams for Lincoln Riley, running and throwing and making throws just like that.
And the Trojans have first and 10 here. Testing the right side here. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top.
Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. It's a second and goal play for the offense. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, USC.
You see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, he came close to putting this ball into the end zone, but he comes up short. Now we're looking at a third and goal. Boy, the defense is digging in. The offensive line trying to get a good push. I'm curious to see if they try to run the football again here on third and goal.
Here's a run call on third and goal. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
And that is just a great job by this defense on third down. Getting penetrated.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. That's a solid gain to move the sticks as the first quarter clock winds down.
And first down for the offense.
And it's USC in front, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period.
USC 3, Oregon 0.
Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Keeping it on the ground here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Complete with a running back, but can he get there?
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be...
And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. To the air, it's Moss. It's a quick grab. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this and catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing. Very tough to do.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Offense looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab. And the Trojans pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw it on first down. Makes a quick catch. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2. And the Trojans come to the line in the hurry up. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He finds the running back in the flat. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Important 2nd down play coming up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back that has given this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
And that's a first down for the offense.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. It's a draw to the back. They test the middle but get stuck. That one goes nowhere.
What a job by this defense.
Now it's 2nd down here. Dropping back. It's Moss. Catch made on the left side.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the ball's even snapped, you're looking for a matchup you want to exploit and take advantage of. This time, he waits for the back to find that matchup with the linebacker, makes the throw, and picks up a 1st down.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. They give the running back a touch in the pass.
It's 3rd down and short. You got to get pressure on the quarterback, but you got to tip your cap to this quarterback. I think he was anticipating the blitz, so he's out of his hands quickly and pick up the 1st down.
And it's picked off in the end zone.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the 2nd half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
And here comes the USC offense back on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Short connection to the tight end here. And they get him down after the completion. Pass caught, 2nd down now. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Brought down after a short return, but the interception gives the offense the football at the 40.
Chris, that is bad.
Offense makes their way on the field. We get the 2nd half started with their running play. They've got him, but not before making 1st down yards. They move the ball to the 41.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
2nd down after that previous play. Scanning the field, it's Moss. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And tackled there by the defense. Offense gets set up here. It's third down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Grab down the middle. It's Jordan. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down. And the Trojans' offense is on the move now. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. First down and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And they get the completion. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the quarterback and your eyes get lost, you forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. QB decides to keep it here. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now. So here we go. Third down. Defense needs to stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the quarterback keeps it here. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
At the 31-yard line. Brings up second down.
And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. Let's see how this one unfolds in the final quarter, set to get underway. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. He slings this one deep down the left side. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, USC. And they'll claim the fourth quarter lead. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right calls.
And the USC offense is back out on the field. Pre-snap motion from the offense. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. 6-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 4.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Back to pass. It's Moss. It's an out route. The catch made. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the 4th quarter. It's 3rd down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
Send the back in motion. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Looking to throw it again. Looking for his back. Catch made in stride to a wide open receiver. Tackle inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down. And the Trojans will try to keep this drive moving. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? He's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He cannot hold on to the ball. That's going to bring up 4th down.
I like the call here, 3rd down and long.
And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. They put together a long drive last time, but stalled and came up empty. Can they reach the end zone this time? The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Going the other way, can they stop him? Going to take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, Ducks. And here comes the offense back out onto the field now. Looking to throw. It's Moss. Here's a wide-open receiver complete. It's a big gain all the way to enemy territory. Tackled at the 45. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. With the catch, it's Jordan.
It's an easy completion for the quarterback. Finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Catch made on the sidelines, then move the sticks. It's a first down. Completion made, and the senior quarterback showing his toughness to take that hit. First down, looking to throw the ball. Tries to get it to the running back. It's incomplete. He was lucky to avoid a 4th interception in this game. Second down now. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. This time it's complete. Timeout taken by the offense now. 23 seconds on the clock.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. That's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Back to throw. It's Moss. Gets rid of it on the move. He flips it to the back across the middle. And the offense will spend a timeout, just 14 seconds left on the clock.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
On the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Incomplete, but yeah, here comes a penalty marker now. That should be a drive-extending first down.
Man, playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up...
Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Southern California.
It's just a great job by this offense. Now, I think it's a little bit too late here. They're not going to be...
Well, it was an entertaining game, Kirk. We enjoyed calling it, but it's got to sting to fall short at the end.
Well, sometimes you're going to suffer losses like this, and you're just going to have to pick up your head and move on. It's the coach's job to try to get this team ready to play the next time they go out.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Los Angeles Coliseum, once home to the Olympic Games and many of the most memorable moments in sports, and also home to the USC Trojans, who are prepared to fight on once again today. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day, as we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the UCLA Bruins, taking on the fourth-ranked team in the land, the USC Trojans. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we're ready to tee it up. First down here for the offense. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Gets it out fast. And they bring him down quickly, but a good game there. The Trojans dominated this matchup last year and took home the victory bell in a blowout.
Yeah, and they were just having fun during that blowout of their cross-city rival last year. David, you could just see it on the faces of the Trojan players, having fun pummeling UCLA last season.
Yeah, and I can tell you what, as a player in rivalry games, you also don't remember how much fun they had. All the celebrations, you remember all of that every day of the year, and you're coming back and you're trying to change that and do a little celebrating yourself.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. And he slips the first defender and picks up a handful of yards. The big pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 1. Running back goes in motion. Dropping back, it's Moss. Got his man quickly. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. You can hand it to him. You can throw it to him. Either way, he's making his presence felt.
Those are your favorite plays, Reese, the him plays, right? They're finding ways to get him the ball because he can make plays, whether it's running or receiving out of the backfield. They're going to continue to highlight this guy.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying play action. The freshman able to get home with the sack. Man, he was back there and in the quarterback's face before the Bruin faithful could finish an 8th clap.
I mean, just getting off the ball so quick, penetrating. When you got defensive linemen that can get upfield, rush the quarterback, every Bruins fan will be jacked up.
Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be... This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Had to settle for...
Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Makes the stop at the 49, give him 5 yards on the play and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. Brown still on his feet. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
Man, I really love the way this guy looks when he's toting the rock. Think about all the high school kids out there who dream about one day donning a USC jersey and being the starting running back for the Trojans. There's so much competition, not just in the state of California, but nationally, to come to this school and be the guy, to be RB1. He's on the field for a reason. This guy is unique. He's got speed and vision. What a weapon.
Quarterback on the keeper. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, the defense came into this game ready for the quarterback option. Everyone played their assignment. They forced the quarterback to keep it. They rallied to him, made a tackle. Nice job early in this game playing good assignment football.
And that play just looked to be a mess from the snap, and he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
You got to love it.
A A first down for the offense. They'll run it from the gun. On the sweet spin, and he's free. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on second and short. Looking downfield, it's Moss. It's complete to the right. He stopped quickly, but not before he has enough for the first down.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy, that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in a passing game.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, and really be...
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. Here they come, facing third and long from the 40. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
QB.
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
You know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
On third down, he drops the throw. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting...
Looking for a productive play on first down. The give out of the gun. Nifty little dance step. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves him with second and short. Wants to throw. It's Moss. It's complete on the right side. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. They'll try to run for it. Crosses the 30. He's got away. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. He now has 108 yards rushing, and this guy's just having a tremendous season, leading the country in rushing. First and goal, and this feels like their chance to give him a finish. He's looking to throw. Quick strike complete. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, USC!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They'll give it to the back. Jukes his way for more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This will likely be the last play of the half. throw it on first down. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, what an environment there today. All the animosity and flat-out hatred that comes with a good old-fashioned rivalry game on display in that first half. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those 2 stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. With that,
this Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. The back goes in motion. They'll throw it on first down. Fires the pass, intercepted. Just a really nice play. Not a lot on the return, but that's all right when you hand it to your offense at the 42.
And this ball looks like it just got away from the quarterback. I think he made the right decision. He was going to the receiver that seemed...
And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Right back to him on the ground. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
The third down off.
On first down, here comes this offense. He wants to throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. The victory bell's not some manufactured, concocted trophy, guys. This thing actually used to be on a train.
That is so cool. And the origins of the story of all these rivalries and the trophies, Jesse, it's so cool. It's fun to find out about. And these guys out here are learning on the job about it.
Yeah, it's just really such a point of pride, victory bell. Not just here in the city of Los Angeles, but to these kids, there's just a different energy in this game.
And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. The Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, the running back has it. Makes one man miss. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. Keep it on the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Now on third down for this offense. They'll try to run for it. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. That's the end of the quarter, and UCLA has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He's got a first down and maybe a lot more. He threw that one with some serious heat. This senior quarterback doesn't need a lot of space to get it in there. Looking for a man. It's Moss. Dumps it to the back. He's got it. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this. coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. And the Trojans have taken it inside the 20. The give to the back. Pulled down after a pickup of 3. Ball's at the 13. Operating in the red zone here on second down. He's looking to throw. Gets open down the middle. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Wide out in motion. The snap sets up to throw. And they will score! Touchdown, Trojans!
Really nice job by the quarterback getting through his progression. He wanted to throw that football down the field, but nobody was open. He never forgot about his running back, running the swing route, spitting it out to the perimeter, and letting him do the rest for a touchdown.
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Looking downfield, it's Moss. Spits it out to the back. It's complete.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Finds his big tight end. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. Set up for 2nd and short after that completion. Looking to throw it again. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And it's a catch, but he's got enough for the first down. A new set of downs after the completion. Looking to move it through the air. Unloads to the wideout. What a snag by the defense. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
The #1 objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by the...
This is why the passion of college football runs so deep. The rivalries. And when you lose, man, does it stick with you.
No doubt about it, Reese. This was a game circled for a very, very long time. They knew how important this one was. But, David, you can't let games like this beat you twice, because this losing team now has to find a way to rebound and go out and play again.
No doubt, got to rebound, but this one stinks. This is the one that you have circled for a reason. It's a rival. It's bragging right.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to another chapter in the long legacy of the Big Ten Conference. It's a championship game in the new expanded Big Ten, and there are high stakes here. Not just a conference championship, but potentially positioning themselves for one at the national championship with an automatic bid. There's a lot more at stake than a championship trophy here today. There's playoff positioning and potentially just getting into the playoff on the line as well. So the stakes have never been higher. As we'll see the number 12 team in the country, the USC Trojans, taking on the second-ranked team, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he's yardage. Again, he makes it second and medium. Looking to throw. It's Moss. Tries the right with a quick throw. And he's got it. Big play across midfield. They'll spot it near the 36. First and 10 now for the offense. The shotgun handoff here. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
They look to throw it here on second down. Fired into a tight window and picked off. And that's a solid return after the interception.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
And here comes the USC offense back on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. And looking to throw now on first down. Hits the running back in the flat. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call.
Personal foul. Defense.
Ouch. Late contact with the quarterback. An obvious call. To the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a first and 10. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Takes the handoff. It's O'Neal. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Caught quickly. And he's tackled immediately, so not much of a gain on the play.
Really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to sell out and bring the pressure.
Running back grabs it on a screen. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Ouch, that is an obvious call. You cannot make contact with the quarterback after the throw. So now the offense has a fresh set of downs after that roughing the passer penalty. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Oh, look at the quick cut. Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down.
That's a 1st down for USC's offense. Nice job up front and an outstanding run here by this running back. What great tradition that USC has of running the football and having great backs. And it's beautiful to see another good one here today.
And the Trojans come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. To throw, it's Moss. The tight end has got it. Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. And at the end of the 1st quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped into the field, ready now for the 2nd period. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards.
Delay of game. Offense.
Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Grab made by the tight end. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a 1st down.
And the Trojans are moving quickly down the field. The quarterback keeps it on the option. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, that was a disaster here for this quarterback on the option play. Not only does he not pick up any yards, he ends up going backwards trying to make a play, and now they're way behind the sticks.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And now the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. they've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
And the USC offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. As the first down is still going. Solid gain. They moves the ball out to the 32. New center down to the offense. 1st and 10. Dropping back. It's Moss. Looking right. This one caught. Spins away from the defender. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Trojans. Made the defense look slow that time.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running. Takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Quarterback drops back, going for his running back. Here's the target, and it's complete. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a 1st down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch. He gets the 1st down in the process.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Back to pass. It's Moss. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. He didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Oh, my gosh. They almost came up with another interception. They had a pick on the last drive. They're doing such a good job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage and then making a play on the ball. Let's see if they can keep this going.
The throw complete to the running back underneath. They bring him down after a short gain there. So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Grab near the sticks. It's Hudson. And the gain just good enough for a first down. This time enough for one more play in the half. First down. Looking to throw the football. Catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. Pass complete. It's second down now. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Makes a quick grab. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. 2 quarters down in the Big Ten Championship. A couple of incredibly worthy.
And the USC offense is back out on the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw, looking for his back. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Touchdown, SC. They will claim the second half lead.
Well, that...
First down here for this offense.
Let's go.
Here's the handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everyone.
Wow, lays out and makes a spectacular catch.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. And how about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
This offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44. And the Trojans come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And they'll go right back to him on first down. On the fumble, keeps possession. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Here's the second down play. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. To the air. It's Moss. A quick juke to get free. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. And the Trojans are looking to keep this drive going. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. A Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Off play action. He's looking to throw. And the senior making a disruptive impact play. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Now begin with a quick throw to the left. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play. And it's USC in front, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. Offense getting set. It's second down. Snags the quick throw. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And the wideout goes in motion. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Catch made on the right side. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Second down play coming up. Back to throw again. Tries to get it to the running back. Catch made on the sidelines, and that gain is enough to move the sticks.
It's almost like they don't have another receiver to throw the ball to. This guy's been making all kinds of plays today, and this time decides to show off some fancy footwork and somehow stays in bounds.
And the back now goes in motion, trying to find room. It's O'Neal. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Quarterback keeps the football, but only a 1-yard gain, so it's 3rd and 9. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Great cut there. Got a lane. Can he get in? Touchdown, USC. This offense cannot be stopped.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it.
And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all three to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Run gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. Offense shoots itself in the foot. It's 1st and 15. To throw, it's Moss. And it's intercepted. A crushing play.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
And here comes the USC offense back on the field. So here we go. One last chance to win it in regulation and avoid the risk of overtime. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Makes the catch. It's Jordan. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, this makes it pretty clear. These guys are not thinking about overtime. They're trying to win it in regulation.
That completion sets up a second down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's a quick grab. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
First and 10 play coming up. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. Big gain across midfield down near the 30-yard line. The offense will spend a timeout here with 20 seconds on the clock. And the Trojans with first and 10 here. An inside give now from the shotgun.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with are defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Trying for a pick six to win the game. He's got some room and some blockers here. And that'll seal it. The interception to end the game. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. In the second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the third overtime, Kurt, just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite. See if we can get to that third series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
Now, this is a tough one, and you get it to overtime. You come up short. It's a heartbreaker. They'll have to pick up the pieces after this one.
Yeah, I think we both thought that this game was going to be really close, but I don't know if we would have been able to guess that it was going to be this close. They were so evenly matched, and it just came down to those few plays at the end that really decided it.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Now it's time to pack your bags and head off to college. Good luck on your career. I'll be rooting for you. Oh, and before I go, welcome to your freshman year. It's time to spend the skill points you have already earned to upgrade your player. Additionally, each week, you will need to manage your workload. Activities like practice will earn you coach trust. And as your coach trust increases, you can improve your spot on the depth chart and gain more play calling flexibility. Now, let's get to work.